No bother.
Hello everyone, it's Yin Yang Total War, and I am back with Reign of the Jade Dragon. In this series, we will follow Yuan Bo as he works to fulfill his father's grand design, while also rescuing Cathay from the forces that terrorize it. Unlike his siblings, Yuan Bo is not so short-sighted as to think that he can accomplish this task alone, but as his father's most trusted child, he will be first among equals. This series will air every Monday and Friday going forward, and the aim is to continue it until we reach a satisfying conclusion, or CA destroys the campaign as they've been known to do. But that's enough preamble, let's get into it. But first, let's set the stage for the trials to come, and I will see you in the campaign. Yuan Bo has traveled to Lustria with two missions. First is to capture select sites belonging to the Children of the Old Ones in order to bring back the compass to full power. Second is to locate and direct his sister Yin Yin to return home, as the Dragon Emperor has another task in mind beyond seeking her petty vengeance. An edict that will be heeded regardless of disposition. Meanwhile, back in Cathay, Yuan Bo's trusted steward will be tasked with the overcoming of the undead alliance that has taken up residence in the Nanchang Basin, before looking out onwards onto the rest of Cathay. Miao Ying is preoccupied with the Bastion, Xiao Ming has left his seat of power in the hands of foreigners, Yin Yin has allowed the coast to fall to pirates and dark elves, all meanwhile Li Dao has been missing and the South grows restless. While his lesser siblings might falter under the pressure or get grand ideas about their position, to Yuan Bo, this is simply another challenge to overcome, one which he will, as always, succeed and return harmony to Cathay, no matter the cost.
An ancient power stirs in the land of dragons, a force of jade and steel, deep in the heart of the central provinces. Wei Jin, the jewel in the crown of the Celestial Empire, home to the great Wu Xing compass. Watched over by its vigilant guardian, the Jade Dragon, master of the meteor winds. The architect of Grand Cathay's destiny. Yet as light turns to darkness, he schemes, commanding a vast network of unrelenting spies. No lies go undetected. No whispers go unheard. The dragon's eyes are everywhere.
I must range out beyond our borders. Cathay's security demands it.
Alright, and here we are at the beginning of the campaign. Now, I do have a little bit of a confession to make to you all. I have not actually played Yuan Bo yet. This will be my first playthrough with him. I have not gone and tested things out. So, if you guys have any tips or advice for me, please let me know down in the comments section. I am happy to hear them as always. That being said, let's take a look at what we've got. So, Yuan Bo is starting out here. He's got his alchemist with him, and we own the Isle of the Crimson Skull. Our first target... Oh, I'm sorry, we also own the Floating Pyramid. Our first target is going to be taking out these savage orcs and taking Pahwaks. I hope that I'm pronouncing that correctly. let's take a look while we're here at our tech tree. Not much has changed, but I'm sure that you guys already know that the Harmony stuff is gone. So
Even now,
we'll see how that balances out. No pun intended. I do miss it being up here. I think that they could have probably combined what they did with what was, right? Removing it from characters and tech probably would have been good, but keeping it on buildings would have also been good. That way you had harmony from your settlements, as well as harmony, or you had harmony within your regions, as well as a grand overall harmony that you had to keep Cathay in balance. But that's okay. Let's take a look at our grander scope. Now, in the intro, I did say that we were going to go and find our sister. We do know that she is down here somewhere. Whether we will be able to reach her in time or not is another story, but don't you worry. If she does fall, I'm sure that she'll go back east, and in that event, we'll work with her then. If she falls completely, then good for us. We have defeated legendary lords, and we'll be able to save our sister. Now,
Alchemist of Shangya, feet become fleet.
you guys have heard enough from me. Let's get into this
end
first
this
battle.
paltry threat.
And getting a look at this beast of a man. There's the Jade Dragon. Like his sister, he's not one to show off his dragon form for just anybody, and these orcs are really just anybody. So let's get marching on in.
We will the yin and yang.
Looking down at our enemies. Sorry if you guys heard that. That was a Amber Alert. Somebody's kid's been abducted, but that's not what we're doing right now. So, let's get back into it. The Savage Orcs have decided to try and charge us. Bad news for them. They weren't expecting that Jade Lion. And chaos does ensue. We have circled our Onyx Crowmen around to take care of their Savage Orc archers. It's just there's not much that they're going to be able to do to stop us. Even though their warlord tried to and succeeded in killing a couple of our Onyx Crowmen. It's just there's not enough that they can do. We're too organized and yet savage at the same time, which is the perfect balance of human will, and that is what the Jade Dragon strives to achieve. Speaking of the Jade Dragon, there he is now. He's here to get his. Oh, and that was ugly. I know it would take a ton of work, but I do wish that there was more. I wish the animations were more like the ones in 3K. Looks like a little friendly fire on the Jade Dragon. And he's about done. Let's make sure everybody else is cleaned up. We've got some floating orcs over here. And it looks like the rest of the army is scattered. Oh, they're real good for cleaning up enemies. I'm gonna have to keep Onyx Chromin at all times. Let's get back up here. There's our good old Jade Lion. Ooh. If anybody wants to name him, please let me know. We got to come up with something good for him. Not Fluffy, I don't think. He doesn't feel very fluffy. And of course, you know that I had to do it. Oh, I love that animation. And I will see you back on the campaign map. And a successful battle. Peasants versus Savage Orcs. I didn't expect that low of losses, so I'm very happy about that. And I believe that we're able to completely replenish ourselves, which will be great. Okay, now let's take a look at our settlements. Everything is in ruins starting out, which is great. That's thematic.
Governor,
All right.
and executioner.
I really love these map additions. That's sick.
Eye of the Emperor.
And let's take a look at his skill tree. Looking really good. A lot of stuff going on here. Can't be mad at that. Let's see. We will have him focus on... I really want to buff out his magic. Especially so we can get Comet of Cassandora. I believe that's going to come in handy down the road. But for now, let's go with Inspiring Presence. Start getting these troops better.
In orderly fashion, go.
Hard to believe that you would bring peasants along for a journey like this, but hey, that's all right.
More
We'll get them up to
warriors mean
speed.
Fewer farmers.
Let's do that. And then let's take a look at Shang Wu. Now, Shang Wu doesn't have anybody in charge of it. Is that correct? Do I only have the one army right now? Yep.
Dragon.
Okay. So, we've got to change that. Lord Magistrate? No. Let's go with the Celestial General. We've got to liberate the Nanchang Basin after all. So, we're going to go with... He's good. Bureaucrat. And crafty. That's cool. Strategist. We're gonna go with solid. I'm thinking. Actually, we're gonna go with solid.
Celestial
And if anyone has a name for this guy that they want to give, that would be great. I would love it.
I will take first watch.
All right, so the Celestial Riverlands are, well, they're in bad shape. Let's just say that. We've got some Famir here. They don't like us, obviously. We have the Dynasty of the Damned here. These are going to be jade-blooded vampires. And then I believe that we have the Curse of Nanchang down here somewhere. At least somewhere in this Nanchang Basin. To our southwest, we have the Burning Wind Nomads, and to our northwest, we have the Center Lords of Jin Shin. We're not going to worry too much about them, although... No, we're not going to worry too much about them for now, because we need to worry about the Celestial Riverlands, which are our homelands. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start... We're going to go ahead and start working on getting some Jade Warriors here, because right now all we can get is some peasantry, which is not great for us.
First among warriors.
Perhaps I should have gone with the bureaucrat to get that price down for that building. That's going to take some time before we can make a move on these Mimir.
Serve from the front.
So let's get back over to our other front.
Sorcery.
And if you didn't think there was going to be another battle, well, you were wrong.
For Cathay.
Oh, no, I was wrong. I'm out of movement points already. Odd.
We cannot leave the wagon train.
Well, I guess I'm out of movement points already. We will get to another battle. We've just got to finish this turn out, and then we'll do that. Let's see. Now, I know that these have changed a little bit, so let's take a look at them. The Celestial Lake is going to give us control. It's also going to give us plus income in Cathay-owned regions, and it's going to give us the Winds of Magic increase in strength. That's okay. -2 corruption. That's great. Dragon's Wrath. Okay, that's only going to help us. That's only going to help us in Cathay, so that doesn't help us right now. And we can get a Comet drop, which would be good, but I have a feeling that these guys will try and dodge it. So let's see what else we can do. Recruitment. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with we're gonna go with getting that recruitment down, and our replenishment up, because we're gonna be fighting a lot when this starts off. But let's finally take a look at the caravans, and we'll get. Ooh, I don't want a bunch of peasants. Although that's a lot of troops. That's a lot of troops. We'll take the Ogre ally. And let's get him started on his journey. I think our first trip will be to make contact with the dwarves, so dispatch. And then finally, let's take a look at our trade.
In the name of the Dragon Emperor, I bid you welcome. Harmony is attained.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
The Dragon Blood. It is my sacred duty to welcome you. Long live Cathay.
On guard.
No thanks to Center Lord.
Instrument of greetings. Pardon my lack of nuance. I am a warrior. I understand it.
Cathay et
Zhao Meng.
Would you care for a demonstration of the power of
The Emperor.
All right, we've made contact with 2 of our siblings. We still have to work our way north, but that's okay. Let's see who else.
Onward. You may.
He said no thank you. Dynasty of the Damned.
What?
No. They want a non-aggression. I don't think so. There's the Curse of Nanchang. So we have located them. That's good. Let's talk to some ogres.
Hurry up.
Our father wouldn't like it.
Me explain.
So that's probably going to be how we stick to for now. And then
Yes.
Deliver your message.
the East End Company doesn't want to trade. That's interesting. We'll deal with them soon enough. And let's talk to...
Greetings on behalf of the Empire. Now what brings you here with a sheathed blade?
The trader doesn't want to trade.
Fall
Interesting.
approach.
And that looks like that's going to be it for now. Let's get back to you on Bo, and we'll end this turn.
Cathay's forces were created for such triumphs.
And guys, I am so excited to be starting this. I have not had a lot of time to actually play Warhammer the past week. I was looking forward to it when the DLC dropped, and then I just found literally everything else in the world to do. So, I hope that everyone here is enjoying at least the update, if not the DLC. And I'm excited to be getting started on this journey. I don't have all of the not all the DLC. I don't have all of the mods that I would have liked to have had to get started. I'm missing one or two that would have been great to have, but sometimes you just sometimes you gotta start moving. And if you guys have any questions about any mods that I'm using that you see, you're like, where the hell did you get that? Please let me know, because I am more than happy to tell you. Or at least try and figure out where the hell I did get that, right? Is that orc going for my settlement?
My imperial parents.
No, we're not going to take them. No, thank you, and definitely not. And that's cool, but no.
But I am the most loyal of servants.
Oh, wow, he talks a lot. All right, let's start moving towards the floating pyramid.
The celestial host.
Forgot to turn that one off. And if CA ever watches this video, please take the garrison lord not move
Servant
off.
of the dragon.
Like, why? Why do you need to tell me that every time I start a new campaign? I don't care.
Celestial
If I put him in a castle or a city, then that's where I wanted him to be at. Let's actually get rid of these guys.
Nothing personal, only logistics.
Replace them with those.
Attention!
And we are still within our
Emperor's
territory, so
architect.
let's get some more soldiers. And it looks like she is also ready. Actually, let's take a look at that. What is that going to give us? Base weapon damage. Let's increase mobility because we need to keep it
The
moving.
celestial commands. It is my blessing to be the chosen administrator of the Celestial Empire.
And I will say that Yuan Bo talks a lot from what I've noticed. I'm sure that they'll probably have to tone that back, like when Malice and the demon would talk to each other the entire campaign, and you just have to listen to them going back and forth. I can't believe that these savage orcs are running from us. Cowards. I thought they liked a good fight. Maybe because we dropped the hammer on their friend pretty hard. No thank you to the Shadowgore herd. No thanks to the Flesh Greeters. I will take some other races besides Cathayans. I just, they're no good. Alright. Speaking of fights, I guess this is going to be our next fight. I didn't expect to run into Hellspawn, but that's cool. Let's do it. All right, and here we are. Hardly the battle that I was expecting, but definitely the battle that I'm going to have a ton of fun with. I totally forgot that I had installed the Convoys mod, or maybe it's the Caravans mod. I can't remember. I've got a bunch of them. But it makes the Cathayan Caravans, or Convoys. I can't remember the difference, but it makes the gameplay going out and trading a lot more fun. There's going to be a lot more caravans and convoys going around the map, and we're going to have a lot different enemies, right? It's not just going to be all ogres all the time in the mountains. This time we're fighting the hordes of Slaanesh. And why not, right? Got our man-eaters over here. Looks like these guys have been to Sterling. If anybody's wondering why my units look cooler than yours, that's going to be because I'm using the Sterile Swarm mod. They are amazing. They make I want to say it's 5 or 6 different factions look really good, and it's all thanks to them. So I used to play with the, oh gosh, what's his name? Well, I can't remember, but I used to play with a different reskin mod, and it did a great job as well. But just so many unique textures in this one, you've got to try them out. They're pretty big. So if you're running a more of a brick computer, I would probably suggest not doing it, but still, they're amazing and they're fun to watch. Probably not our most organized battle, but still, ooh, it seems like things are going our way. Was that a demonette that just ran past? It sure was. Look at how fast she goes. Oh. And she picked a fight with the wrong ogre today. Alright, let's look out at the wider map. Looks like things aren't going so hot for the Slaaneshi cultists over here. In fact, it seems like it is just down to her. Alright, and it looks like this is about to get rated M for mature, so I am going to hop right back out to the campaign map. But I'll let this finish out. And an amazing fight. I forgot that I had that mod turned on. We're not just fighting ogres anymore, guys. It's gonna be everybody all the time. So, let's see. Get that replenishment in.
Celestial General. Leader
Keep
of
doing
men.
that. Wish that I could build this out a little bit faster, but it is what it is. At least we finally got Isle of the Crimson Skull up, and the floating pyramid should be ready to go next turn. Let's go ahead and get in there.
Master of the Meteor Winds.
And the High Sentinel will be our next target. But that is going to have to wait for part 2 coming Friday. You guys let me know any tips, tricks, anything that I can do to do this campaign better. I don't think we've even actually looked at our objectives. Okay, we've engaged the enemy. But what are our total objectives? There we go. Construct any 2 of the 4 astronomic relays to empower the Wujing compass. So we're going to construct all of these astronomic relays before we head back to Cathay with the Jade Dragon. Then we have to take... Okay, well, we'll probably stick to this one for now. Of course, you guys know that we've got our own ambitions in mind. So, all of that being said, this has been a great first episode, and I'm looking very forward to continuing. But other duties call me, so I do have to get going. So, as always, to all my friends, wherever you are, good morning, good evening, and good night. I'll see you in the next one. If you made it this far into the video, I just want to say thanks for watching, especially to those of you who have been with me since the beginning. I am still having a blast and very much enjoying the formation of this community with all of you. If you have any suggestions for videos you would like to see, please let me know, because I want to make even better content as we continue down this journey together. As always, if you enjoy what I'm doing here and want to support me, then you know what to do.
Comment, like, and subscribe.
And we'll see you in the next one.